They say knowledge is power, but in AI, power comes from chips, and not the crispy kind. While America's ChatGPT-5 runs on Nvidia's Blackwell, China's DeepSeek is doing miracles on recycled gaming rigs. Welcome to the real arms race, where the battlefield is data centers and the ammo is electricity. Blackwell is the Formula One engine of AI, training more than twice as fast while squeezing far more intelligence out of every watt. Each chip costs as much as a sports car and is guarded like a nuclear secret. That's why ChatGPT-5 feels smarter, because it runs on rockets while others run on bicycles. Hardware is the hidden intelligence. DeepSeek is clever, very clever. While others throw money at giant clusters, it squeezes brains out of smaller chips. Fluent in Chinese, tuned to the culture, and trained at a fraction of the cost. It's the scrappy coder who optimizes the code while everyone else buys faster hardware. But there's a ceiling you can't debug. Frontier LLMs, think ChatGPT-5, aren't just smart, they're huge. Hundreds of billions of parameters, long context windows, and multimodal senses. That kind of scale takes Blackwell-class horsepower, fast interconnects, massive memory, oceans of power. Without that engine, DeepSeek can play fast and efficient, but it can't grow to the same size or sprint through reasoning and multimodal tasks at the same speed. It's the top student in a night class, brilliant, but stuck with second-hand textbooks and spotty Wi-Fi while the rival school runs a supercomputer lab. Optimization can bend physics. It can't replace it. China can build rockets, trains, and satellites, but not the tiny lasers that etch Blackwell chips. Those belong to ASML in the Netherlands, and Washington has the key. So China is stuck at 7 nanometers. Blackwell runs at 3. A few atoms apart, but a generation away. That's the difference between a car engine and a jet turbine. In the 2030s, AI won't just chat. It will fly, drive, and orbit. Every rocket, bullet train, and satellite needs AI to predict faults, plot paths, and analyze signals. But that requires Blackwell-class chips or their descendants, Grace Hopper, Rubin, whatever comes next. If China can't get them, its machines will still run, just slower, hotter, and less aware. A US AI satellite may scan 100 targets per second. A Chinese one might see 10. That's not a technical gap. That's a strategic one. Beijing knows the danger, and it's fighting back. Huawei? They're not sitting idle. They're building the next wave of chips, doubling production now, prepping the Ascend 950, 960, and 970 for tomorrow. SMIC is forging ahead with brute force lithography, pushing towards sub-5 nanometer chips using multi-patterning and DUV tools to chase the frontier. The state pours billions into industrial AI defense labs, build custom ASIC and FPGA brains for rockets and missiles. And researchers link thousands of mid-range chips into one giant digital organism, a great wall of compute. So is China doomed without Blackwell? No, just delayed. America still leads the intelligence of hardware. China leads the hardware of intelligence. If Beijing ever builds its own 3-nanometer chip, its state coordination could flood every factory and satellite overnight with AI brains. Until then, ChatGPT runs on jet engines. DeepSeek pedals hard on the ground. The race is still on, and the finish line is etched in silicon. Thank you for watching PastCast, where the past echoes through today. If you enjoyed the satire, scrolls, and scandals, like, subscribe, and ring the bell before the next empire falls.